I did it, didn't I? I mean, Haven's War. And last time I had to cut it short due to Fraps being a bud, but I got my other recorder to work, and you can see me again. Yay! Anyways, Ruban is in trouble. Now, we need to go Hollow 51. So now we need to go save our friend. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ulda without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultana. Which is why I propose that we visit Luminsa. You heard me right. While you were about your endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Forteps and a Lucen commission. During said negotiation, the opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Luminsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Ruban. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to empower our allies, after all. When you arrive in Luminsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xenolith at Bulkward Hall on the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Alright. Travel. Teleport. To the decks. Onward and upward, as they say. Reclaim General Affairs. Loading screens. I was gonna say, that was quite the loading screen. A lot of people here? Good lord, there is. I want to go that way. Has been expecting you to say the word, and I will. Yes, pick me up.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing, and theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Elfino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, The Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah... Could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
So draw us in.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasada pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Rauban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Ninja friend. Bond's survival is vital to the Eorzean Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him, but I cannot send troops into Ulda to spell the end of the Alliance and war like as not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Mr. Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out our domain contact. You will find her among the frontier hands of Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. So, speak to Revenant's Toll. Travel. Teleport. Oh yeah, Morgana. Right. Shall it be? Yes, hi, Momo. Alright, come up here. Good grief. Let's see, where am I going at? That way. Here? Yeah, in here. Okay. Maybe? Is it upstairs? I believe it's upstairs. Yep. Mr. Innocent, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot express my relief. As the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the rising stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Sweet beans! Let us do this. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Laminsa that you were searching for General Rubon. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Mars pits. At the same junction, and the third unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the third. If you would join the hunt, pray seek Doware at High Bridge, where I am too bound. Eastern thing, alright. Travel, teleport. And off we go. Take somebody's taster right off a bridge. The load time is a bit slow. Wasn't too bad that time. So-called Crystal Braves. We're gonna have a little heart to heart. My lance piercing yours. I've been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. And his men are bound for Talia. I believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hazen is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. start kicking some mutineers' butts. Come at a good time, my friends. But moments ago, the traitor arrived and entered Hatili. From this, we may be certain that General Rubon is being held within. Alright. Time to save Rubon. There's no time to lose. You know, it may be executed at any moment. You must enter hiding and free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you are ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany us. Well, I'm ready. Let's do this. Oh, crystal brains. Wow.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Sorry about that, gals and ghouls. Had to take care of the pups real quick. But I am back. Alright. There we go.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Shinobi action.
With me!
Sweet. Dragoon. Shinobi. Oh. I'm forgetting my Midgard. Alright, I got my Midgard now. You have summon your little, big butt munch. Come and get it. Past you. What's next? Am I done there? I cleared out this dungeon. Not for you guys to use it as an execution. Playground. Ah, traps been set. How lovely. General. That's a trap, I told you. He is bound by some manner of magitech device, yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I've heard of such devices. The crystal braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly onto the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. No, the only one who's going to be passing on to the afterlife. Found it, miss. Should be. Hoping that little short bugger would be there. Yeah, well. Make do. Guess he'll have to live with his wife knowing that we escaped. Solely, General, you are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known what are clever to the warrior light. Well done. Ah, so you're here for butt kicking. Good. Yep. You mean to struggle on then? Very well. If you stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, scions. Let's get this over with. Yeah. You're gonna pretty much die here. So what now?
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland. And I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad.
Better be.
Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
Yes, do tell. What is going on? Oh my. Why is it a dreary day? Alright. is safe, what news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Inuvo and his minions have fled via some other ingress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. Dark stranger. General, I presume, and the signs of the seventh dawn. Who are you? Identify yourself. Hey, do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Wakened Sands. Know that Master Narga awaits you there, along the others, sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you, General. If you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage that you may travel in comfort, safe, and wise. I have spoken with via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Vaughn is in safe hands. Let us make our way to Vesper Bay. Western thing. Okay. Travel. Teleport. Boy, it's been ages since I've been to Horizon. It's going to be a rather long episode. I have to split it in 2 parts. Alright. Making sand. Not that way, this way. Foggy. We shall get answers. And perhaps we'll just get more questions. I'm thinking we'll get more questions and we will answers.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Oh. Recently.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering.
And you are?
And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor. and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends.
Oh, lovely.
He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance? Of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Still don't like it. I had not counted on Priaz herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding Sultana proved more... Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raban, we have taken a vital first step toward resolving matters in Ulda. We couldn't have done it without you, Infant. Thank you. Alright, what do we got here? Let's see. That is... right. Strength, critical hit, accuracy, Stare, that's aiming, slaying, healing, casting, slaying. Control I, and I don't think it's worth much since it's only 115 and my current is 120. Character. Yeah. Okay. Well, gals and ghouls, this has gone on a bit longer than I thought. So, I'm going to leave it there. So, we got some answers to some running questions, or at least ones I had anyways. So until the next video, gals and ghouls, I'll see you later. Ciao for now.